G'day from the Bureau. It is Tuesday the 30th of January and heavy rain last night in southeast Queensland has left significant flooding across both the southeast but some other areas of the state as well. Let's dive in to take a look with what was going on overnight, looking at the radar loop. From about midnight last night we can see extensive bands of rain sweeping across southeastern parts of the state, and we had a bit of a combination. Firstly, we had the widespread rainfall, and you can see it stretches all the way from Brisbane and the Gold Coast right up here into central parts of the state. But within that widespread band of rain, there were some severe thunderstorms. Those are the darker red bits, which brought some areas of locally even heavier rainfall. And we did see some significant accumulations, particularly in the southeast of the state. Here's a couple of the numbers of 24-hour rain accumulations up to 9 a.m. this morning, including 350 millimetres of rain at Samford there in the northwestern suburbs of Brisbane. A little further north, up here around Moreton Bay at Caboolture, 260 millimetres of rain. But since 9 a.m, another thunderstorm has blown over here and brought another 100 millimetres, so that number is on the way up. The Lockyer Valley had over 100 millimetres of rain in places, causing some flooding there, as did northern parts of the Darling Downs, 150 millimetres in areas. Let's snap forward now to the most recent radar image from this morning, and we can see we've still got some severe thunderstorms going on. Just the one warning at the moment for severe thunderstorm activity, again around this Moreton Bay area, with more heavy rain in that part of the country, but more severe thunderstorms are possible through the rest of the day today. In terms of more widespread wet weather, let's check out the latest severe weather warning. This is the yellow polygon here, which moves from north of Brisbane. It's about the Sunshine Coast up to Bundaberg. Within this area, there is further rainfall expected throughout Tuesday and possibly into Wednesday morning. 80 to 150 millimetres of rain is possible, and if we see more of those severe thunderstorms, those top totals could be somewhere between 150 and 250 millimetres of rain over the next 24 hours. That could lead to more flooding, and we're already seeing significant flood impacts on the back of last night's rainfall. Let's jump into the latest flood warnings across the southeast. There's a few of them in play, and more of these may be added through the course of the day today, including this one major flood warning for the Bremer River inland from Brisbane. More widespread, we have flood watches across much of southeast Queensland at the moment, indeed stretching into central parts of the state. It's a broad network of flood watches that goes all the way from the southeast of the state up towards Emerald and past Charleville for inland, as we track how the rain last night affects all of these rivers and river catchment areas. That brings us up to speed with what's going on at the moment, but where are we headed over the next few hours and days? Well, let's get into the forecast. In general, we're looking at rain drifting northwards through the Wide Bay and Burnett area, possibly the Capricornia area as well. By Wednesday night, take a look at how the map looks. We've got some showers and possible thunderstorms across the tropical north, but all through the southeast it is looking much drier. So there is a bit more rain on the way today, but we have dry weather on the way from Wednesday onwards, and that should last us through until the end of the weekend. Looking at that again with rainfall totals showing the darker reds with the heavier rain, 100 to 150 millimetres through our severe weather warning area, and we might see patchy falls of 50 to 100 millimetres right up the coast towards Townsville, with the possibility of thunderstorms right through this region. Eagle-eyed people might see another area of heavy rain to the northwest of the map. Let's just zoom over to that one. There's another pocket of heavier falls around northwestern parts of Queensland, around the likes of that Mount Isa area, and this is in relation to the remnants of Tropical Cyclone Kirrily. We still have a severe weather warning in place for the ex-tropical cyclone, mostly from Cloncurry southwards, as we see further heavy rain there in what has already been a very rain-affected area over the past several days. So severe weather continues for multiple parts of Queensland today. Stay up to date with the weather and the flood warnings, and as always through severe weather, listen to all advice from your local emergency management. Thanks for watching.